All right, I'm here with Rich Barron, Providence commit. I want to get right to it. I appreciate obviously the time. You committed to George Mason with
Yeah.
Coach English there. He switches positions. How big of a thought process was it for you just to kind of make that switch and now obviously headed to Providence?
Not really that big. I trusted him with a lot, and it's kind of easy to make that switch knowing how much you trust someone.
You talk about that trust, just kind of him as a person. Obviously for Providence fans, he's come in and he's been able to obviously retain a lot of guys. He's brought a lot of guys from George Mason, his recruits, yourself included in that. What is it about him that you feel like you connected with, and again, kind of have trusted him throughout this process for you to begin your next chapter of your basketball career?
He's genuine, and it's funny because everything I've seen him say in the press conferences and in the videos is exactly his personality. And you would think some people would think he's putting on an actor, but that's genuinely him.
Actually, I had talked to, I know he had been your coach, Jarrell McNeil, Marquette legend. Talked to
Yeah.
him. Obviously, he said, shooter the minute I said, I'm talking to you. But just for a Providence fan who may not be familiar kind of with your game, what are you looking forward to bringing to the table for our uniform?
Just energy. I think being a young guy, and that's all you can really bring is just energy and being ready at all times, for sure. But yeah, I would just really say energy and focus and determination.
So for you, what's kind of going to be your mindset going into the off season? I like to kind of ask all the guys this. Obviously you're entering, you'll go from high school to college. Are you looking to improve upon this off season? As you begin again this next step into PC and into the Big East.
Yeah, one thing is just staying in shape for sure. I think conditioning is always really important. Defense also, if you can't guard, you can't play. And everyone around me has emphasized that to me. And then being able to shoot the ball, I think those three things can get you on the floor anywhere. I feel like so putting an emphasis on those things for sure.
Absolutely. And, I got to ask because obviously, Kim made some waves nationally, playing some one on one with Pierre. Number one, have you seen him play? Have you played him? And then I also got to ask, who you going with? If you got to pay, if it's Jarrell or Kim, who you rolling with? Who you putting your money on?
Yeah, I've seen him play before. We've had a couple shooting contests. But I've never played him one on one actually.
Yeah,
But Coach Jarrell is a very good player. I'll tell you that he's very good.
he is.
He practices with us every single meet. She's practiced and like he's into it really, and he's probably the best guy on the floor most practices.
Yeah.
So I don't know who would be
Ah,
able to win that.
you got it. You're going with Jarrell. It's all good. No, it is
I
not
don't I,
playing
oh,
time.
no, I mean he can really Coach English can really play. So
Yeah.
I would have to see. I would have to
All
see.
right. No, that's fair. That's fair. And I know you said it is easy, kind of because you're following your coach, the guy you trusted. But it is, it's a different place, it's a different environment. Have you been able to visit yet? And what are you looking forward to, just in terms of kind of the college experience, and now, which is now going to be in Providence, Rhode Island?
Yeah, for sure. My mindset, I don't think it ever really changed. You know what I'm saying? I think if you have to be more motivated or something like that, then maybe it wasn't the place for you or whatever you're doing wasn't the right thing for you. So I think my mindset would always has always stayed the same. And that's what Coach Tomlinson has been telling me too. It's just come in and work. And I try to stay like real relaxed about that. And no, I haven't been able to visit, but I'm sure that it's great. I'm definitely visiting soon.
Friar fans are excited, for you to kind of come on board, be a part of this again, next chapter of PC basketball. But I appreciate the time for sure.
Thank you.